Hello, friends. How are you? This is Thaddeus from Going Nerdy. And I gotta say, I know that you guys don't always care, but look at this. Imbo. I finally got him to 7-star. Very excited. He's one of those bounty hunters that I've been working on for like the longest time. And because he was like so costly and, you know, frustrating, I was like, meh, I'll wait. And then I always waited and waited and waited. And I put him off, and finally I'm like, done. Now, the only one I got to farm, Finnick Shand, the lady, who's friggin' awesome, by the way, tonight on Going Nerdy. Murder. And I know I was going to try to say something clever like news related. Nah, I got nothing. Tonight we are going to be playing Swagga GAC. Now, this is the first round. Can I not suck? That is the goal. So let me send a message out to We Are Live. We are love. Nope, live. We are live. We are live. Oh, now I gotta apologize to Christine. Why not wait till close to? So I would wait. The problem with that is I work, and so I either got to do it at night or I've got to do it like not streaming, and I like to talk. That's the short answer. So, and I have in the past, but let me show you what I'm up against today. I've got a Mon Mothma, very nice. Not a full Mon Mothma, which is excellent. I have, who is this? Phasma, but no Omicron Phasma, which I think with her doesn't make sense to have this Omicron because the Omicron is only for not GAC. So, oh, that's right. You are in Australia. From down under. Well, welcome. He does have the leadership ability. Now, this will be the first time I've gone against a Qui-Gon leadership since the nerf. We'll see how it goes. I did save my Qui-Gon for... Yeah, I realized that after I said it. Let's see. And then we've got old... oh, what's her face? Rey. Jedi Rey. Very excited about that. Down here at the bottom, Night Sisters. I gotta wonder though. I'm looking at this, like the Night Sisters, the characters that you want to have relict. I mean, as much as I love Asajj, it's the zombie. You got the zombie and old Daka. Like I like Asajj. Asajj is great. Love Asajj, great character, but why? I don't know. And then we've got, you know, the droids. We've got our bounty hunters under a Jango lead. That's interesting. I don't see that very often. And then we've got scoundrels under a Newt lead. Fascinating. Separatist allies. Yeah, so that's a separatist lead. So that's interesting because really you don't get a whole lot of that. So let's go. I've got up front. Let me show you what I did. I've got my Night Sisters. I've got my Separatists, got my First Order, right? Then down here at the bottom, I've put 5-0 first. Now I put gas up front. I'm not sure about this. I've used gas on offense many times. I haven't really put him on defense ever, so I'm very curious about that. I've got my Mon Mothma team. I really should level up old Blind Eyes over there. I do have my Maul. Now this is Darth Maul, not Maul. So I'm curious to see how that plays out. But it's with the Sith, and I've got my I'm going old school with this one. I put Akbar. Now, I don't think Akbar's going to hold, but, I mean, it's been a hot minute since I've had Akbar on as a defensive lead, right? Now, I know a lot of people put Akbar in the back. Cowards. I say put him up front. Lead with your Akbar. But before we jump into it, let me show you what I'm going up against. Bothan, my opponent. So good luck to you, sir, or madam. I don't know. Whatever you are with the hive mind. Yeah. Then we've got, so he's going up, he's got a Jedi Master Luke, a Supreme Leader Kylo, a Jedi Master Kenobi, and GAC. He's got some solid teams, right? He's got a lot of solid characters. Scroll down a bit, you know, but I have a fluffier bottom. I've got a better roster. I just don't play as well as he has, which is key. He does have old Piet. He's got it. So the Executor. So we'll see how this plays out. You guys have seen me before. You know that I'm not great against the Executor, but they call them the Indoor Pirates. Already he struck fear into me. He knows that I love the Endorians, the Ewoks. And maybe he's a little, he's using that to my his advantage. So let's go ahead and go after, let me do this while I've got it open. I am using my SWGOH. So let me bring this up. I'll open up the top. GAC counters. I always bring up GAC. I always bring up Swaka, right? There's just so much stuff to keep straight that it helps to have, you know, swgoh.gg. Now, having said that, and as I am looking this up, I have to ask, road ahead. Tomorrow? The next day? What do you guys think? When do you think the road ahead is coming? And what will be on it? I gotta say, I am loving the Book of Boba Fett. I do believe, and I said this in our live stream the other day, and by the way, if you have seen episode 4, don't spoil it. There are people who haven't seen it yet, so please, if you do mention anything, keep theory very high so we don't get into any spoiler territory. We don't want to do that for, again, those who haven't seen it. If you haven't seen it, I thought this episode was good. Solid episode. What's that dude's name? Grievous. There he is. Django. And Newt. Now, with that, I gotta say, like, it's reinforcement. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate it. I'll take a look at that when I run in. Let me see who I have. Now, I kept all of my GLs. And I'm going to take Sith Eternal Emperor. Does Sith Eternal Emperor have to have all the love, right? I'm going to do it. Screw it. Let's go. Let's go Sith Eternal Emperor. I might start off with an overwhelming loss. So let's see. Link this character. I don't know. Like, I'm still playing around with C. I don't use him very often. So I don't know. Like, this will be interesting. I do like that retribution though. That's nice. That's a nice. We got to get that retribution back up. See, but my armorer is not good. Yeah, that's the nice thing. The not being stunned is fantastic. I'm still working on his... What do you call that? Yeah, this is no ultimate. I'm still working on the ultimate. So, this may have been a terrible choice. So, but it's one of those things. It's like you live and you learn, right? You make the mistake and you move on. But can it be done? If it can be done, I'm very curious. Let's see. Let's connect him to Asajj. Or connect her to Asajj. Do. It probably will. So let's kill Asajj. I'm worried. I'm more worried about that, like, Wampa hit, that crazy powerful hit that she does when it's streaming while I'm at work. Oh, Rusty Jason. You know that all I would do is just piss you off. You know? So, there will come a time when I would just auto this to see if... See, Rusty Jason says it seems overkill, but Rusty Jason, I don't have the ultimate on this. So, let's do a full auto. Let's go for it. Let's see what they've got. I mean, the Night Sisters versus, you know, Palpatine, that was a fight to be had. If you've ever checked out, what is the book? Son of Dathomir, right? Great story, great comic, by the way. But, so yeah, the computer's doing a much better job than I did. But, like, you get the fight between Sidious and Maul, and I think it's Dooku and Mama T? Pretty sure it's Dooku and Mama T. Yeah, no ultimate does change it a bit. So, we'll see how this works out. Yeah. Hello there, Dalton. I've put our first match on auto because I was doing a terrible job. And now I realize that I probably will lose our first match. I'm going to tack over here. Yep, I'm going to lose my first match. And oh, man. It is an overgeared versus an undergeared Night Sisters, and I'm going to lose. But no ultimate. This is what hubris looks like, ladies and gentlemen. Or ignorance. They both look the same, to be honest, for me and at this point. But again, I hadn't used C. Let's see. Can it be done? Nope, I'm good. I'm dead. Oh, just let her die. Oh, this is embarrassing. Performance anxiety. That's what it is. Palpatine just couldn't perform. Just couldn't do it. Now, I should have, looking over at this, I should have at least added anyone else. But it is what it is. Let's move on to, let's go with Newt. I'm going to do the Sith Empire. Oh, hold on. Newt. Do I want to do full Sith Empire? I I don't have a full Sith Empire. Rebels. Let's do that. Let's do... I need the blue pill. That's right. He needs a little more potency, right? Let's do this. Hold on. Because he's got what's-her-face right up top. Yeah, I still think it's doable. Let's do it with the Rebels. Oh, wrong Rebel. Wrong Rebel. It is what it is, though. You know, like, you guys know this. I don't care, win or loss. Let's go after Bo-Katan. She did. Let's hit. Oh! I am more than okay with how that turned out. Love it! Now, granted, like, this is, like, they are under-geared. I mean, this is, I think there were only 2 that had, you know, the points, the relics on that one, so not entirely surprising. I do have troopers. Yes. Let us look at Django with the... Oh, for the Night Sisters. Yeah. I mean, that's doable, but I'm thinking something else for the Night Sisters. I'm looking at these guys for troopers. I'm worried because you've got some really high level players. Some really high relics here. I mean, yeah, let's go. Oh, but see, I don't have range trooper up yet. That's the thing. That's okay, though. So let's do this. I'm going to do my Imperials. I'm going to do my imp troopers. So let's do this. Go boom. Shablamo. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it. Imperials versus the Bounty Hunters. Now, so I'm very curious, is there anyone in the audience who's listening who really knows, what's the word I'm looking for? Who knows old canon really well? And the reason I ask is because wasn't it under Boba Fett that the Bounty Hunter Guild was like revamped? I mean, I might be wrong, but like in old canon, and that's not talking about anything. I'm curious because, you know, like looking at just episodes 1, 2, and 3, not talking about episodes 4, not going to be that guy. We know that Boba is becoming, you know, the daimyo, right? So, like, could it be that, I don't know, like, I'm just thinking. And I'll move off from this because I don't want to, like, talk about it because, you know, like, not everyone's seen it, and so I don't want to, but I don't want to be the guy that breaks my own rule, right? So that was a really easy win. I'm really upset that I didn't lift my stormtroopers or my Imperial troopers earlier. They're an amazing team. They really are. So let's go. Hold on. Let's go Knights. Oh, no, these aren't Night Sisters. This is BB on GG. You mean BH? Bounty Hunters? Book of Boba? Yeah, they're a fun team. And I gotta say, like, I started this game and I went after the Jedi. I'm light side all the way, baby. And I'm also the lovable scoundrel. Like, I love the, what do you call it? I love the lighthearted Bad Batch. Oh, man, I don't have Bad Batch. I'm going Kylo. Because I don't think that he put, I don't know. Did he put his guys on defense? I don't think he did. Dark side forever. I'm not there, man. Yeah, I'm going Kylo. This is happening. Wouldn't it be terrible if he defeated me, all of my GLs with like non-GLs? That'd be super embarrassing. I mean, like, even for me, that'd be embarrassing. But anyways. Stop and think. Man, I don't stop and think. I rush through. Just run ahead. That's the fun of it. Oh, I should have attacked. You should have used that on Grievous. That was dumb of me. Yeah. Why stop and think? No. That's not how you win a war, Rusty Jason. You run ahead. Full steam. Guns a-blazing. Banners and like a, what do they say that with? Like an army with banners. Right? Just, bah! If your army has banners, you don't need preparation. You have banners and a drum corps. Right? Any army that has it's big enough to sacrifice people with a drum corps, that's an army you need to be afraid of. Right? So, the key is, don't go in with an army. Go in with a drum corps. Right? Bring in the percussions. And then, yeah. Bring in the percussion, and then all of a sudden, boom, they surrender just because they're afraid of you. They're like, man, look at that guy's drums. Look at the drums on that guy. I can't go against his army. That's ridiculous. Right? And Bob's your uncle. Which, I don't know, he might be your uncle. All right. Let's go back against this Night Sister team. This devilish. Oh, super embarrassing. All right. Night Sisters, where are you, Mother Talzin? All right. So I can't use Sith Emperor anymore because that was dumb of me. Let's see. Let's do this. I like this team. Palpatine lead. Vader. My boy in the blue Thrawn, and we need some more Thrawn. Speaking of Thrawn, and this is why this is how I do my stuff. FYI, you would not have used C if you waited until that's true. I wouldn't have. But you've seen me play before, Rusty Jason. You know that I don't always listen. Right? That 30-second delay is just as detrimental to me, more detrimental to me than it is to you. Anyways, so like I let one of my coworkers borrow the third installment in the Thrawn Ascendancy trilogy, which, if you haven't read, dope. It is amazing. Stop what you're doing right now. Jump over to look at the... Oh, my gosh. I didn't even have to use all four of those guys. But, it is what it is. And so we got talking about Thrawn, right, this morning. That's how my morning started. And so you're asking me, like, did you have a good day? I had an amazing day. Why? Because I got to talk about Thrawn. And anytime you can talk about Thrawn in a situation, I mean, it's just good. It's so good. Love it. And so yeah, we had a good time, and we talked about Thrawn. It was wonderful. Okay, so let's bring back up the counters. Let's go. Hold on, Ewok. No, who is that? Chirpa? I always forget his name. That's Chirpa. Yeah. Nest Solo the Murder Bears. I'm gonna look it up, man. Not that I don't trust you, because Nest does so. Let's do it. I don't screw that. Right. Nest. So yeah, we were talking about Thrawn, and like my only complaint for Thrawn book 1, 2, and 3. Good luck, Rusty Jason, with your grinding. My only complaint with Thrawn Ascendancy was that it didn't give me more. It's the longest book by far, but I wanted so much more. You know? Like, all the more. I wanted all of the information, and I didn't get it, which is disappointing, but like, it makes sense. My point is, Thrawn is not done. Like, there's so much more to Thrawn, and I am very much looking forward to whatever comes out with Thrawn. These little murder bears, they're taking my potency down, my turn meter. I didn't look, but did he put the Omega? Or the Omicron? Omicron Percy I-8? Oh, balls. Seriously, though, like every time they say Omicron, I'm thinking Futurama. I mean, I can't be the only person. Freaking Ewoks. Just die already. I gotta say, though, I do want to put my next Omicron on the Ewoks. Like, that's... like, I'm very tempted. I put my second Omicron? I put my first one on Qui-Gon, which, you know, it is what it is. I put my second one on the Changeling. What's her face? With the gun and the bounty hunter. And I'll look her up. Anyways, I put it on her, but she's not gear. She's gear 12, but she's not relic yet. And so, like, I've got to go back and get her up and relic her and all that other jazz. And so, like, it's going to take some time and effort and all that other crap. But, I mean, she's gear, like, 12 and a half, I think. It's just a matter of now I've got to figure out, you know, how to finish her off as far as the gear goes. Bam! Shakalaka! Love it! But yeah, like, my thought is, like, I've got almost all of my bounty hunters to relic. I mean, they're probably going to introduce Black Chrysanthemum tomorrow or soon. I think we're going to get Shizor. My goodness, if they introduce Shizor to the game, that would be dope. Black Sun? Come on. Come on. That would be awesome. Also, speaking of Black Sun, I do think that they will make an appearance, if they haven't already, in the Book of Boba Fett. Those, oh, not the Aqualish, the Feline that we've seen, you know. Alright, let's hold off on those just yet. Let me bring up my Chirpa. I've killed the Chirpa. And where are you? Jedi Master Kenobi. Jedi Master Kenobi versus Jedi Master Kenobi. No. Geobrood Alpha. Okay. Let's see. Looks like Geobrood would probably work best with my Sith. With the Dark Lady, the Dark Mother. Let's see. Do I want to bring in others? Part of me really wants to. We got 3 and 3. I outnumber him. What's up, Mr. Bones? I'm bringing in just these 3. Let's see how this plays out. Right? Mr. Bones, you missed it earlier. My knight, my C, Sith Eternal Emperor, got demolished by a group of Night Sisters. It didn't have relics. But those Night Sisters didn't have relics. No, I guess there were 2 relics. But they weren't the good relics. Oh! Well, that sucks. Well, that should be an easy win, right? But you guys have seen what's happened today. Let's see here. Tenacity down. That was dumb of me. Can he kill? Can't be damaged. So, no. But he can be damaged now. Or he will be as soon as... Oh my gosh. Don't you hate when that happens? Oh, you butthole. You magnificent, magnificent butthole. Stop putting the ability lock on me. My guy wants to annihilate someone. And you're making it difficult for him to do that. See, this is why I can't have nice things. And he just takes it. Yeah, it's a frustrating team for sure. Let's go. Oh, because I can't. Okay. Middle finger to you, my friend. Am I going to lose? I'll be upset if I lose. I mean, the chances at this point, they're not slim. Kill. Does he get to go again? It's like I'm fighting a bunch of spastics. You know? Oh my goodness. Death! Dirtbag. I hate droids. Which is a thing I hate saying. That's like the meanest thing. Because I actually really want a droid. Like, really badly. Like, Elon Musk creating these guys, and I'm like, do I want these droids? And the answer is yes, I absolutely want a droid. But it's just frustrating. That droid, not fun. All right, Jedi Master Kenobi. Let's see. I'll do a mirror match, which I'm not happy with. 5. I am a little lower than he is. Part of me wonders. Jedi. I know! Thank you, Mr. Bones. So speaking of which, I have a friend. Love him to death. He works for a company literally called Skynet. And I'm like, dude, I mean, come on. Come on. Right? So this is my debate. Do I put in Padme or Anakin? Right? What am I relying on here? Oh man, because like this gives me the boost backs. Right, Jedi Knight. There is a real Skynet, and it's a a drone company. Go figure. Yeah, see, I like Padme too. It's a drone company, and what they do is like they have, like because there's places where you can't have a no-fly zone, like a no-fly zone. The drones shoot down other drones, and they have like nets, so Skynet, which makes sense, right? All right, we're bringing in Padme. We're bringing in the pads, the ladies, and the Kenobis. Okay, let's do that. She's got. Oh, I hate you so much. Like, so very much. Yeah, it's a drone company for now. Just wait till they start making... These drones start making their own drones that, just... People need to watch more sci-fi. That's really what it comes down to. Had they seen this, I think, mistakes, these types of mistakes wouldn't be made, right? Terminators, people. Terminators. No one listens to me. Right? Oh, you butt nugget. Should I save it? To where... I'm going to pull it down one. Oh. Ahsoka should be able to take that thing off. There we are. All right. Death to Ahsoka. All right, Cat. Sorry, sweetheart. Should probably go after Obi or there we go. Put some protection on her. Oh, man. So Thad, new Book of Boba Fett. So, I can't talk Book of Boba Fett. Okay? I can't. I won't say it. I will say this. Right? And the only... Because, we do the show on Tuesdays. I've only seen it once. Just the once. I liked it. I absolutely liked it. But... Oh, Solomon Grundy. Someone in my Discord brought this up, and they said they said that if you watch Book of Boba Fett episodes 1, 2, 3, and 4 all the way together without a break, it feels like the first part of maybe like a 2-part movie, and that's how I feel, right? This is like if the Book of Boba Fett was like a duology, right? This would be okay. So Lord of the Rings fans, this is the breaking of the Fellowship after episode 1, after the Fellowship of the Rings, right? Frodo and Sam go off to their respective, quest, right? But that's what I feel the episode 4 was. It wrapped up the first part. The back half, I think this is, and we said this yesterday on talking or blabbing about Boba Fett. Paul's going to get mad at me if I say it wrong again. But we talked about this yesterday. This was supposed to be the builder, kind of the thing that starts the rest of the show off. Allegedly, allegedly, because I don't have proof that this actually took place. Finnick Shand, Ming Na Wen said that what do you call it? That this episode, the episode 4, was kind of like the redeemingness of what do you call it? Of the Book of Boba Fett, right? And I think that she's probably right. Because like I said, like one of the biggest problems with this show is not that it's necessarily too slow. It's not meant to be seen on a one episode per week basis. It's meant to be binge watched, right? Like my big problem with it is I don't want a 38-minute episode to stand between me and an entire week. You know, I want an hour long worth of stuff, right? And if I'm not getting that full hour, I'm going to be very angry, right? And with episode 4, I feel like it wrapped up like your traditional story goes like you've got the arc, you know, it starts off and it's like it builds the excitement and it builds all this other crap and whatever. You have, you know, part 1, part 2, part 3, or act 1, act 2, act 3. This is like first half, second half. And so I feel like you've gone to the rising action. You've built up to this moment of awesomeness. Everything else from here is just going to skyrocket. It's just going to get better. That's the way that I'm feeling. And I haven't done it yet, but I want to go back and watch all of them edited together in one lump sum without credits or anything and just see where it takes me. Because that's what I'm feeling that we're seeing, right? That's what I feel like this is the way to watch this. Because without that, it's, I don't know, it's just not as good. Yeah. It's like flying. So to me, the way that I equate it, if you've ever flown from Houston to Dallas, it's a 3.5 hour drive. It's 20 minutes in the air, right? Like there's nothing to it. Like you're on the plane, leaving the airport and getting to the airport, like taxiing longer than the actual flight. That's what I feel like this is, right? And so I don't know. Like I'm excited to see where it goes. I really, really am. But at the same time, it's like, okay, so why did I have to wait for all that? You know? But I've really, really enjoyed it so far. And I'm happy about episode 4. I was a little nervous. I gotta say, because about 5 minutes into it, and I don't think he's watching, but Nev was like 5 minutes. He's like, "Damn it, what is this crap?" or something. You know, his Nevisms. But he went off, and I think at the end he enjoyed it. But I'll let him speak for himself on Tuesday. I was happy with it. I'm curious. Do you guys think we are going to start getting? Because I have I'm looking at the YouTubes, and Cubs just did a video on the road ahead. Am I going to lose this? Did I think this one through enough? I have a feeling I didn't. Am I dead? Yeah, I died. But I'm excited for it. Like I'm really stoked to see where it all goes. I think I've lost again. gotta get this guy. There we are. Whew! I was kind of freaking out. And watch me die at this point. I will say, and I didn't say this in last night's episode as we were talking about. Oh yeah, does she have the Omicron? I didn't even think about that. I don't think she does. I did look at that before. I don't think she does. Or else I would definitely have been dead. Oh, I love that ability. But no, yeah, she doesn't. And because I mentioned that at the very beginning, I was like, does she have the Omicron? And then I was like, oh wait, not that. That doesn't matter here. But she doesn't. But in the third episode of the Book of Boba Fett, right, when you've got the Vespas, you know, the street teenage racers who aren't scary at all, but are kind of scary because they're teenagers, and teenagers are terrifying. There was a moment where there were two guys walking in the street carrying the equivalent of a pane of glass. It was a painting of Jabba's palace. Now, I paused it. If you pause it exactly at the right moment, you can see Jabba, you can see the whole crew, but you also see Boba Fett. It's pretty dope. Like, it's a pretty cool, like, Easter egg in my mind. All right, who is... Oh, you got Qui-Gon Jinn counters. I'm just going to throw... What's-his-face at him. But who do we use against Rey? Rey... Looks like... The Care Bear Suicide Squad. That is the best analogy for them. Speaking of which, you guys know what a union suit is? It's like a full body pajama. I was at Target the other day, and there was a Care Bear one. And I almost bought it. Like, legit almost bought it. I have a Wookiee one. I have PJs that are feety pajamas. And they're comfortable as all get out. They even have a butt flap, which is just awesome. Does he have... He does have the leader ability. See, but here's the thing. This is what I was going to do. I was going to use, because the leader ability is specific to everyone as long as there are no GLs. Right? If there are Neglect Legends allies, all other allies. So, if I use a Galactic Legend, it negates the Omicron. Which is stupid. But probably the best way to approach this. Let's do that, because I think my bounty hunters can probably take them. So, let's go. Who else? Let's do... Oh, Jedi. Let's do him. And if not, I feel like I could probably clean it up. You know, I've actually done pretty well, except for that moment with C in the very beginning. That was painful and awkward for, at least for me. I'm sure it was painful for you guys to watch as well. But if you missed it, overkill? What? No overkill. Is there such a thing? My favorite line when anyone says overkill is actually from Archer. At the end of, I don't think it was last season, but it was the season before last. You know, Archer and Lana's daughter gets kidnapped by, what's that woman's name? She was, balls. She was the lady in True Lies. Jamie Lee Curtis, right? She gets kidnapped by Jamie Lee Curtis, and Lana, after like a high-speed chase, you know, it's like, I'll kill it. And so like she starts shooting the woman, and then she empties her gun, and then she shoots her again, and then empties another gun and shoots him, like it's continual. And Archer's like, I think that was overkill. And he's like, no, that was the right amount of kill. It was pretty funny. Okay, I'm going bounty hunters. Even though I'm pretty sure that bounty hunters are not to K1. Are you? Well, I don't know. What division am I in? I don't know. I'll look in a minute. I think I'm in... it doesn't matter. I'll look in a minute. Let's go. All right, so I'm going to use the exact team that I know would be dominated if I were the one playing it. Oh, where are you, Carl Weathers? Boom! There he is. All right. Now, on a side note, I know that Nev and I are on the same division. Let's do this. Let's throw down some burning. All right, Trandoshan. Time for you to step it up, buddy. Or Carl Weathers. Where are you, Carl Weathers? Buffs, all debuffs on bounty hunter allies. Do. Boom shakalaka. We get some more death. All right, he's dead. Is he dead? He is dead. Okay, so we gotta kill him. So some more murder. Do I have Zam? I do have the Zam Omni, but I put it on moments after Ballsack. Moments after the lock. And so I'm very upset with myself about that. But in the future, I will have... Oh, they're both dead! He's going out. All right. I'm not backing out. I'm not backing out like this. Did you remod your bounty hunter or more gear? Better than I remember. Yes? Maybe? I don't know. It's hard to say what you remember. All right. Let's try. But see, here's the thing. I don't have a full Sith Empire team now. Right? I just had these three cuz I used what's his face. Let's do this. Hold on. Separatists. Oh, no. I've already... Did I use... Where did I put my... trying to think. Because of kicks and giggles, and that's how I roll. Mostly, you know, I'm gonna... Oh! Balls! Where is he? Did I put him on defense? I did put him on defense. My Wampa. I need a tank. Screw this. Let's do... no, they'd be dominated by a First Order team. Or the First Order team would dominate. Or vice versa. Something like that. Nope. I do have Kylo Ren. Good call. Do. I was going to put in my big furry... my what's his face? Boom shakalaka right there. My Wampa. But apparently I put him on defense. Oh, Han's get a chance to kill his son. Is it infanticide if the child is not an infant anymore? Right? I'm not sure if it is or not. Let's strike the fear of the dark side in him. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and take off that BB-8 because he's being a turd monster. All right, Solomon Grundy. You know I don't like to admit when I'm wrong. But that's mostly when I'm admitting that I'm wrong to Nev. So, you were right. Right, Lord Revan, probably the better choice for that. Let's see. Oh! He's got him. All right. I'm going to bring in my first order for my rebel fleet. Against the rebels. All right, and while I'm doing this, you guys know how terrible I am at ships, so start feeding me the help. Because if I'm going to pull this one out, I'm going to need all the help I can get. Let's see. Because I do have my own bounty hunter fleet. I mean, I have the executor as well. But I'm going to bring in that. So I want to save some of my other ones just in case. Oh, right now I'm up against a rebel. I'm bringing... I might have the lineup. I mean, I have most of them. I just don't know if they're great, to be honest. Man. Don't use the Ebenong. So who would I put in for my... Here, let's do this then. Let's jump into the executor first. You said Grievous. Let me jump up to your comment again. Whoop. Grievous, TIE Fighter Pilot. Oh, wrong. I'm clipping on the wrong thing. TIE Fighter Pilot. With Vulture and Hyena. My Vulture and Hyena are super low. Vulture, Hyena. So it's the Hyena that I guess is low. Then Geos and Ebonhawk for reinforcement. Open with TIE Fighter. Yeah, this is I believe it's a 4-star executor. Oh my gosh, I keep jumping out of this. Let me just double check. Yeah, 4-star executor. All right. TIE Fighter Pilot. Separatists. Boom, shakalaka. And the Ebonhawk. AoE the capital ship, or AoE with the capital ship. All right. Let's see how it goes. All right. TIE Fighter Special on the Houndstooth. We get the buff immunity. That did not land. AoE. You want Vulturoid to die or TIE Fighter pilot? It's almost going with a... Okay. Do I want to be stacking vulture droids? Special. All right. Should I be calling in a reinforcement? I assume so. So let's see. Stun. Taunt. Offense up for 2 turns. Plus 30 offense on the next attack. Dispel target lock from all allies. Spy. Thank you. See, you guys know. Call all other separatists. Now, should I still be going after Bosk? Or should I switch? Kill forced taunt. Okay. Oh! More or less. All right. Xanadu blood is down. All right, TIE Fighter pilot is down. Who am I bringing in next? Soldier, Sunfac, Stun. Resisted, remove turn from all of the enemies. Next attack. Ebonhawk. Throwing in the chafe. Stall debuffs. Damn it. All right. I'm going in. Wish me luck. I'm going to ignore the chat for about 2 seconds. I don't know why I did that. I probably should have just hit. Oh! But, I mean, come on. That is the best I've ever done. And he has no reinforcements. As long as I don't terribly, terribly suck. Which is a long shot. Oh, okay. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring in Hux. Oh. Get droids on HT, kill him. Okay, so this is what I'm doing, actually. Screw it. I'm not bringing in Hux. I'm bringing in... You did. And to be honest, like, this is the best that I've done. You guys... Sorry, I got a cat. Just started calling at me. Is that a cat or is that my kid? Brooklyn? No, it's a cat. Is the cat in the room with me? Yeah. Like, that was the best I've ever done. So, like, huge props. Hold on. What? Yeah, I'm gonna have to practice in arena. I know. Alright, I'm gonna go kill him. What? Finicky cat. Like, I just opened the door so he could come in, and now the little turd won't... Oh, yeah, now you come in. Dummy. What? What? I mean, like, seriously, that was the best I've seriously ever done. So I'm happy with my performance. You know, I mean, it's still a loss, but just like when Rusty Jason taught me how to use, I don't know, the first order that, hey, what are you doing? Knock it off. I'll throw a shoe at you. Damn it, cat. This is why I don't let you in here. Go. Get. It's also why I can't have nice things. But yeah, like, that was just a couple of misplays. Like, I feel good about that. Right? He came back. They just don't listen. They're like little angry children. I don't know. Negotiator versus the rebels? Or should we go... The hell is... Or Hux? Hux is the one that I'm most familiar with. That's what she said. That's the best joke ever. It really is. Might as well negotiator. All right. Do. All right, where are you? Just bring up my... Oh, there they are. Galactic Republic. Boom, chicka boom, chicka boom, chicka boom. All right. Ugh. Gonna fall out of this chair. Yeah, my cat got the snip the other day too, and he's not happy about it. He's made our lives pretty miserable since yeah. I don't know, man. We're probably getting the Ravager. Like, I'm not saying that we won't, but like, the road ahead, are we getting it tomorrow? Are we getting it the next day? Is that when we get the Ravager? Is that when they're like, hey, Lord Revan redeemed. This is where we is. I mean, I think it's very possible. All right, guys. Not a pretty win. What does he had? 2 losses. So there's one there. I think I almost had one up here. Oh no, it was Ray. So I've got 3 losses. Eh, not super happy with this, but like to be honest, not terrible as well. I feel really good about this back win. Not the Ewoks, although at this point murdering those little murder bears was wonderful. Felt very wonderful. Let me show you guys where I'm at as far as farming goes. What the hell is he doing? I said this at the beginning of the stream. I finally got Embo to 7-star. I am very happy with that. I have been working on my bounty hunters for a time, and outside of Finnick and Boba, which, I mean, there was no way that I was going to get Boba this time around. Like, I've got them all, you know. I did put like I said, I did put the Omicron on Zam, but like I said, she's still not super close. I mean, I'm still 3 away from a relic. Once I get her relic, she is relic 5. That's where I'll be putting her. Wow, I just had a hard time breathing. I don't know why that was. But I want Embo to be at least gear 12. Once I get him to gear 12, I'll throw both of those. Maybe not both of them. I'll definitely put the Way of the Cayuzo on him. But yeah, Sith Turner Emperor. Right now, I'm focused on getting him to Relic 7. I've got all of my little blue ones. I've got to get these 2 up, and so right now I don't know. I'm curious. I'm not running a test necessarily, but I'm curious to know how long this will last me. I went through and I got a vault, you know, $100 for 24,000 crystals, something like that. Maybe it wasn't that much. Maybe it's just 20,000. But like, I got it in early December, and so like I'm curious. Well, let's just look. 15,000. Okay, so I had apparently quite. Oh, that's what it was, because it had that extra 40% or whatever, right? And so I'm curious to know how long it will last me if I'm just grinding, you know. If I'm just trying to gear out the stuff. And so what I've been doing is I've been doing my 3 refreshes a day. I'll usually do a refresh for ships as well, or ship materials. So like right now, you know, I'm not trying to get her, but you know, since she comes with other things, even though I don't need those other things, I can then turn them in and do other crap. So that's nice. But now that I am still trying to get his ultimate, my focus is still ships. Whoops. My focus is still ships, which I'm not super far away for these 2. I mean, it's still a long farm. I could get this up pretty quickly if I were still farming for Wrecker. So Wrecker is, you know, he's one that I've been working towards. Once I started, you know, farming C full bore essentially, then all light-sided characters took a back seat. And so now I'm focusing on dark side nodes so that I can get that ultimate ability. And it's a real challenge. Yeah, I'm really excited about it. But it takes its toll, you know, because there's not a whole lot of like dark side characters that I'm still farming as far as, or that are still on nodes, you know. Inversio, Mara Jade, when she's farmable, will go on a node. Talon, obviously, when she goes on a node, I do want to get Talon, but that's like a couple weeks away. And so, like, I don't know. I mean, you know, there's a lot of characters that I want, but I'm not there yet, you know, because most of the stuff's on light side. And so I'm focusing on ships mostly. And then my other goal is just to get the rest of these guys up. I want a solid bounty hunter team. I think we haven't yet begun to see Book of Boba Fett stuff, and we still haven't seen a lot of the the material from, or certain materials, certain things from season 2 of The Mandalorian, right? And so I think there's still some things that will get added in this game. So I don't know, like this is my farm, and I feel pretty good about it. You know, I'm also going to get Echo and Trooper to Relic 7 because I'm tired of having to look through and make sure that my cam mission is like following the guide specifically. I want to make sure that these two are so overpowered that these two are so overpowered that I can't screw it up. I also want Black Chrysanthemum. I think it's possible that he will be one of the next characters announced in the game. If he is, I still think that we're going to get a Jabba the Hutt character. A Jabba the Hutt Galactic Legend. I would be kind of shocked if they gave us the next Galactic Legend and that Galactic Legend still had Force powers. I just feel like I think we're going to be done with Force powered Galactic Legends for a time. I mean, obviously we'll still get them. Obviously they're still coming, but I don't know. I think that we're done with that. But this is where I'm at, and like to be honest, I feel like it's a really good place. 7,734,742. That's a very respectable, galactic power. I do love that my relic resistance hero Finn is not nearly as powerful as my mob enforcer, a Gamorrean guard. And you know what? I'm going to do this right now. I'm going to level up my Gamorrean guard because when it happens, I think it'll be quick. Gammo he's getting a rework soon. I'm calling it. Whether it's tomorrow or next week or a year from now, he'll get his rework. He'll get his time in the shine or time in the sun, and he's gonna look like a friggin' bad A. When he does, I'll be there. Right? Also, he still really sucks. So, oh yeah, a rework. Yeah, I think it's coming for Gammo. I think Tuskens are going to get a rework. They're definitely getting a rework. Oh my gosh, are they going to get a rework? But anyways, guys, thank you for joining me. It is 11, almost 11. My time. I've still got school tomorrow. I'm still got to prepare for what I'm doing. Gammo gets an Omicron. Blah! And the Omicron is you get tackled down the stairs by a Wookiee. I don't know. You fart and bacon smell. I don't know what it would be, but I'm sure it'll be awesome. I mean, a lot of these characters will get reworks, and some of the ones that we're probably not even thinking about are going to be shown some love. Yeah, like I feel pretty happy about where I'm at, right? I've got, as far as that Omicron goes, let me bring up someone who's close. I think I've got 9 Omicrons, or Omicron materials, not Omicrons, obviously. No, I don't ever use his leadership ability. Where are you? Chirrut. I should get Chirrut up too. Where are my Ewoks? Did I put it on an Ewok? No, I didn't. I'll just bring up my Ewoks. Where the hell is it? Oh, please tell me I didn't put it on an Ewok. Oh, it's because it's not showing up. That's right. So yeah, 9 out of 20. Not bad. Not bad. So, I don't know, another week and a half, 2 weeks, I'll have another Omicron to put on someone. I'm happy where I'm at, right? I'm obviously not doing great. There are some things that I need to adjust and step up, clearly. But I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited. Now, again, stay tuned on Tuesday where we talk about It's possible. So Solomon says instead of reworks, they're doing a monetized version with Omis for someone in the squad. It's very possible. They need to make more money off of them, for sure. So, but thank you for joining me tonight. Tuesday, as always, we are going to be doing the blabbing about Boba Fett, where we talk about episode 4. So that gives everyone a chance to see it. Please, no spoilers for those that haven't seen it. Don't be those guys. Also, stay tuned on Friday for some fun what if version of the Storytime with Uncle Thad on the Escape Pod cast, on their podcast on Friday, over on the Escape Pod channel on Twitch. I've got a special part to play, so I'm really excited about that. Check out the links in the section below, guys. I promise you, like, seriously, if you've not done the 1 month free Audible book, if you even remotely listen to audiobooks, you gotta check it out. Like, Thrawn, so good. Also, The Witcher. Proud dad moment tonight. I was playing the song Burn, Butcher, Burn from season 2 of The Witcher, and my daughters, both of them, were singing word for word the song. And I was like, oh, I'm a proud papa. Anyways, thank you guys for joining me tonight. Have a great rest of the week. Stay safe out there. If you are driving in the snow, now or ever, please keep your eyes on the road. I hope you guys have a great day. This has been Thaddeus from Going Nerdy. Like, subscribe, and share. And as always, my friends, smile and stay nerdy.